I always wanted to be a writer even before I could physically write. So when I was like 4 or 5, I would watch my grandmother writing poems and would want to do that. And I would come up with these stories that I would make up, and she would write them down for me before I could physically write. So I remember standing in my grandmother's living room, telling her stories, and she would write them. My grandmother was on this civil rights journey in the 1960s, and I just grew up hearing that story over and over again. So when I started writing when I was 11 years old, I knew I wanted to do it.
Freedom writing, that was about the right to be human. And I feel like Miss Betty went through what she went through so that I am allowed to say whatever the hell I want. For 10 years, I've been messing with the script. It's just something I keep on the back burner just to be agile and keep thinking, and I just keep adding notes, and I'll write a scene and I'll crack up, but then that scene doesn't fit or it doesn't work. I was like, this is something else altogether different. And you have to have that spirit of discernment as a writer to know, quit trying to make that fit, that doesn't fit.
It's such an honor to share space with a story that's just as powerful as my grandmother's story. And these are two different women, two different stories that have commonality.
It is actually two different views of the same thing. The Black Civil Rights Movement didn't always treat women very well. And there are women who are unnamed to this day. If it wasn't for the church secretaries who ran off those mimeographs about the bus boycott, those are the women I honor when I sit down and just... I want people to understand about these two plays together, how much talent is in this city.
I think this community is hungry for stories like this. I think Cincinnati is ready to see our living history, our local history, come to life.